Hello wonderful people and welcome back to Eating Sprouts. I am Bliss van Amsterdam and today I'm going to teach you how to sprout radish. Radish is a wonderful plant that is very easy to sprout, and today we're going to have two different kinds of seeds, of radish seeds, to see, and we can compare them how they grow. Here's the Daikon radish, which is of course delicious, and here is the China rose radish. Okay, both are great, and that's why I wanted to grow them together to show you how they compare. Okay, they both are very rich in nutrition. In fact, I took some notes. They both are equally rich in vitamins A, vitamin B, B6, C, vitamins E, and vitamin K, calcium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, zinc. It has a lot of amino acids and antioxidants. It has a lot of trace elements, of course, and a lot of plant energy because it's a sprout, and a lot of carotene and chlorophyll. And it has an astonishing 30 to 35% protein. I mean, for those who doubted if you get enough protein from plants, well, here you get more protein than you do in meat. This is 30 to 35% protein, vegetable protein, which is even better than meat protein. So this is an excellent plant to get started or to just sprout on a daily basis like I do actually. It takes 4 to 6 days to grow, maximum 7 days, so it's a rather easy sprout to grow. And basically these two here are for the first 2 days. After 2 days of sprouting. This is after 4 days of sprouting, but here by the 6th day, that's what they look when they're already clean and ready to eat. So without any further ado, let's get started with the instructions of how to sprout radish directly from the seed.
Okay, these are radish seeds, more specifically China rose radish seeds. And radish in general is very characteristic in its color, and as you can see, these are very healthy seeds, very beautiful, very clean, just like they come from our provider. And I see it's very characteristic. It has a lot of black seeds, black dots. That's, you know, something peculiar. And here's the Daikon radish. The Daikon radish, also very radish looking. Like I said, it's very characteristic in its look, and also comes, look, as you can see, very nice, very beautiful, very healthy seed. And but it perhaps doesn't have all the black seeds. That's just curious. Okay, so from each seed we're going to weigh exactly 30 grams here for today, and that's going to be exactly 30 grams. There you go. Okay, we have 30 grams of seeds here. We're going to start the germination in this half-gallon glass jar, and basically I always get one with an open lid. Okay, and we're going to take a little screen like this one that'll help us do the sprouting. And basically all we have to do is put the seeds in it, exactly. And now we're going to basically put the screen on it and screw it in, and with the lid, and like that we'll have an open lid with the screen. And now we just pour water, okay, 3 to 4 times, or covering the seeds or something like that, whatever you feel like. And just like that, now we're gonna let it sit and soak for 8 to 12 hours. Okay, it's been 8 to 12 hours soaking, waiting here, and now we're going to get rid of this water. That's the first thing we're going to do. Okay, very well. And now we're going to rinse it a second time. I mean, just because, right? Because why not? So I always do that, quick second rinse. And basically, once we do that, at this point from now on, we're going to put it in a 45-degree angle, and we're going to keep them wet and 2 to 3 times a day for the next couple of days. Okay, I just wanted to take a moment to do a quick parenthesis here and remind you that when we talk about leaving the bottle on a 45-degree angle, it's like this. We don't want it to be like this because it can get all swampy. We certainly don't want that. And we don't want it like that either because we certainly want it to breathe. So it's always good in a 45-degree angle. In the plate drainer, it's perfect, or anywhere else where you can leave it in that angle so it can breathe and drain at the same time is perfect. Okay, and once I've said that, let's go back to see how it grows after 2 days of sprouting. Okay, it's the second day, and it has broken the shell and it's germinating. Okay, after the third day, it keeps growing really well, it smells good, and it looks very nice and healthy. Okay, it's the sixth day now, and as you can see, it's fully grown, and this one actually grew a little less in size, but they're both looking good, smelling good, and ready to be taken out of the jar. And here we are ready to take it out of the jar here, and we're gonna need just fresh water with no antibacterial or anything like that. And we're just gonna grab them with our fingers, exactly like I'm doing right now. Nothing hard, we just help them disattach from each other. I mean, they're really close together, but they're easily, we can separate them really easily. So basically, we're just gonna put it all in the water, and we're gonna help it separate with the fingers, just like that. It's a soft process, okay? It doesn't have to be hard. You don't want to break anything. You don't want to break the sprouts. You just have to help them through, help them break away and from the bunch. And as you do that, as you separate them, you're going to see the shell, the brown shell that protects the seed, actually is going to come up and float on the water, as you can see here. And basically that's what we want to clean, because it served the purpose of protecting the seed, but now it's kind of useless. So we want to, at this point, just help them on the side. We want to put them together, okay, so we can grab them, and we're going to help it, okay? They're easily recognizable, as you can see. So we're just going to try to group them close here, okay? And basically now we're just going to grab them with our fingers, exactly like that. That's the easiest way. So just grab them like that. And yeah, sometimes there's some sprouts that go with it. Well, there's no big deal. And also there's some shells that are left with the sprouts. That's also okay. There's no big deal. We just want to take the most, the majority of them, which are usually floating at the top or get strained at the bottom. You will see them at the end. So those you can throw away too. So when it's like that, it's ready. Now we're gonna put them in the strainer like that. So we just grab them with the finger. We take the bigger bunch, and we just put it like that. Yep, exactly, just like you see, just with the hands. Now, for the little stuff, you can take a small strainer and, of course, collect them. I do it, but you don't want to stay too long doing this. They're savable, they're nice, they're healthy, they just need to be collected, but don't waste too much time. And remember, there's some that you're always going to lose, okay? So just like that, we finish, and this, as you can see, this is the daikon radish ready to eat and looking healthy and smelling good. Okay, and this is the final product of the China Rose Radish. As you can see, it's grown really nice. It's grown a lot, and it's nice and long, and see them really well. They look beautiful and really healthy. That's very good. And this is the daikon radish, also very nice and healthy looking. Obviously, it's grown smaller in size, but it's perhaps a little bit more beautiful. But in both cases, they're ready to eat and looking healthy. And here we have the final product, and we're ready to pack it in a vegetable cellulose bag here, the PEAKfresh USA vegetable cellulose bag that comes in a pack of 10 reusable bags, and that it works really well. It helps a lot the microgreens, the sprouts, the fruits, the vegetable, whatever you put in them, breathe and stay longer. So for sprouts like this, is great because you just grab them like that, you just put them in there, you can put them in the refrigerator, they'll last several days. Of course, you don't want to wait too long. You want them to eat them, nice and white and crunchy. And just like that, you grab the bag and you can keep it like that. Or of course, you can also clip it, close it with a clip like this. And like that, we put it in the refrigerator.
Okay, as you can see, these are the instructions, which are very easy, of how to sprout radish from the seed all the way to the second day, to the fourth day, and then when they're finally ready to be washed and packed and ready to eat. And I think this China Rose came out a lot spicier than the other one. Just one of them is very spicy, although this one here, the daikon radish, is really, really delicious too. It's also spicy, but not as spicy as the China Rose. But they're both delicious. I recommend both seeds. I'm gonna put a link for both seeds because they're really, really good. And but of course, if you want something that is much more spicy and apparently bigger, then China Rose would be your best choice. But do not neglect daikon radish because it is delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a like if you did, to let us know that you did like it. If you have any questions or comments, of course, please ask and I'll be glad to answer any questions. And remember to subscribe to this channel so you can enjoy a lot more information that I'm sharing with you, information that like this that will help us eat healthier. So remember, be what you eat, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.